remembrance of that.
Remembrance of the Sunshine Boys?
Did you happen to collaborate with Neil?
I'm sorry, did what?
Collaborate with Neil?
Well, I directed the play, so that was, yeah.
Okay, do you have an anecdote about that run?
About the line?
No, the production.
About the production?
Sure.
Oh yeah, I'm going. I was working with a couple of great actors, Jack Albertson and Sam Levine, who was considered to be a terror, and everybody said, "Oh God, keep away from him. You got to be careful of him." But he was a pussycat. But what happened? The play is about two guys in their 70s, and they were about that age at the time. And we got up after sitting around the table for a few days to rehearse the play. I said, okay, let's start standing on our feet and blacking and see what goes on. So they stood up, and then after about 10 minutes, they start dragging their asses. They start lying. I said, oh my God, this is going to go. So I said, let's take a break. Sit down, take a break. And then they're talking and they're happy, and they're going, the break is over. I said, let's get back to work. They got up and they're walking. And after about 3 days, I said to my sister, I said, what the hell is going on? I said, what's going on? They rehearsed for 4 minutes, and she says, you know what they're doing? I said, what? She said, they're playing old age. And these two guys in the 70s were playing guys in the 70s. And they felt they had to be like, oh. And that was fine. So then we're blind. So I had to tell them very gingerly. I said, how am I going to say it? Break it to them. And so I finally said, you know, it looks like they're 110 years old. Take it down about 30 years old. And they were fine with that. And then there was another thing that happened. I would say to Sam Levine, I'd say, Sam, I said, as you say that line, please, you just move left three steps. He said, what? He said, say the line on a walk, moving stage left. He said, what? I said, Sam, and Jack Albertson would interfere. He said, Sam, he wants you to say the line moving. He said, you think I'm deaf? I heard the man. And it was like the play. It was like that's what it was like. But supposedly we had a good time. That's what I hear.
One of my very favorite films that you did was The In-Laws.
Hello.
And my favorite scene is that one that you did where it went serpentine, serpentine.
Yeah.
Did you have fun making that film?
Yeah, not only did I have fun, but it was the first time in my life I ever had fun, unabashed fun, without feeling guilty about it. Up until that point, I felt like I had to sweat and suffer in order to, and I couldn't find a way to do it. But that scene which acted like it was the bane of our existence for 20 years afterwards, everybody that came up, hey, serpentine, serpentine, ha ha. And it's fun the first few times people say it, but if you hear like 5,000 times, after a while you go, ha ha ha, I get it. But the funny thing is that Peter and I were pretty close by that time, and the morning of that scene, Peter comes up to me and says, it's not funny. Before we're in the dressing room, he said, I want to see it's not funny. And I strangled him. I grabbed him by the throat, and I pushed him again. I said, shut the hell up. Don't say a word. Go out there and do the scene and shut up. He did. And for 20 years, people were coming up after him in the street, too, saying the same thing. It's not funny.
I know that you're doing an improv workshop tomorrow, yeah. And it says online that you only accept 21 people, and I think that I got online and it was sold out before I got a chance to be a part of it. So I was wondering if you're going to do this again sometime, somewhere in the world?
Yeah, when I have the strength. It's usually a 2-day workshop, and by the end of it, I got to rest for about a week. What, sweetie? Yeah, if you give Wendy you know Wendy?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can pay you now?
No. No, I can't take any. I can't take any more because it's not fair to the people there. We'll give them any time. But if you give her your itinerary, we'll put you on the list, and when there's another, we'll let you know.
Okay. Thank you.
I actually did a commercial with Alan. He was directing the commercial. I don't know how I got the part. And we broke for lunch, and Alan had to review actors who were to play other parts in the commercial who hadn't been cast yet. And the casting director provided him with the tapes. So he sat there eating, I think, a bologna sandwich. It probably wasn't bologna, was it?
That wasn't a bologna sandwich.
No, it was not a bologna sandwich.
I have never in my...
Never.
I'm speaking to my attorney, who is lying me. If you weren't my attorney, I would call my attorney now. With some of the things you said. Where is?
So he's eating a sandwich, whatever it was, and he's flipping through these actors who are, bless their hearts, doing their very best. Nah, and it's going one after another. No, no good. No. No. Okay. And I'm, of course, realizing that under other circumstances that was me.
Yeah, but what are you complaining about? You got the part.
I was there. I was okay. I just kept my mouth shut. But what I wanted to know was, did directing change your attitude about? Did it change your acting once you started to direct in New York?
Did it change my acting?
Yeah, did it change your acting and how you related to directors and
not? I don't know.
No,
I don't really know.
Which did you like better?